Hey guys, it's Marcy with Make It Work Marcy. Today I want to talk to you about something kind of random. It's a different video than I usually do. But I want to talk to you because I've gotten a few questions about how do you make a YouTube video? What all goes into it? Which apps do you use? How can I get started making YouTube videos? So I'm going to go through how I make YouTube videos. And just so you know, just as a disclaimer, I do it in a different way probably than a lot of people do it because I don't have a great laptop. I have a laptop, but it's really old and it needs a lot of updating and stuff, and so a lot of things that people have access to, I don't have access to. But what I do have is an iPad, and I use my iPad, and so this is basically like doing YouTube through your phone or your iPad. This is almost like not having a laptop. I'm able to add the tags to my video through a laptop that my daughter has, and I'll explain what tags and all are later if you're not sure so far. But let me get started with how to make a YouTube video. And if anybody's watching that is going, oh my gosh, she does not know what she's talking about, you're probably right. This is all self-taught, but I just thought it would be fun to go ahead and tell you how I do this. So number one for making a YouTube video is to film a YouTube video. You can do, it over a couple of different days. You can make different kinds of clips, whatever you want, but obviously the first part is to film the YouTube video. The next thing you need to do is add those clips that you filmed onto iMovie. If you haven't heard of that app, I'll insert a clip of it here. iMovie is what I use, and I think that's what most people use for YouTube. But it's free, it's easy to use, you can teach yourself, it's really easy. So you want to take your clips from your phone or from your camera and add them onto iMovie. Then you want to edit, and you can take this as far as you want to. You can say, I just want to use this raw footage and not edit any of it. Or you can take out parts that you don't like. You can add sound effects. There is an option to use sound effects. There's a few little songs you can use on iMovie, but it's like 5 songs. They're only like 30 seconds each, maybe like a minute. So those kind of get old, but there are those options. So after you're done on iMovie, you want to save the video to My Videos. And again, this is for an iPad or an iPhone. It's totally different if you're using a laptop or some sort of computer. This is for an iPad or an iPhone. Then if you want to use music in your video, I found an app that you can use on an iPhone or an iPad, so you don't have to have a laptop or a PC for this. I'll insert a clip of it here. Make sure you're watching the volume if you have someone speaking, and then how long the song is in the background, of course. You want it to all balance out. You're going to want to save the video again with the music now added onto your iPhone or your iPad. Then you want to upload your saved video to YouTube. There are different options as far as you can upload it to private, you can do scheduled, you can do unscheduled. If you're not wanting it to post at that moment, right when you upload it, you want to select private. And then later when you want to make it public, when you want to post the video, then you're going to select public. So that's later on. So when you upload it to YouTube, it's going to ask you for a title. So pick a good title for your video. Obviously you want it to be something searchable. You want it to be not just a random kind of title, something that people would look for, like a how-to video. Then you want to write a description in the box below that. And in the description box, it's the most important box in your whole YouTube upload because that's how people find you through searches. And so you want to make sure you're using words that you used in your title. That's very important. And make sure what you're writing as a description really does describe your video because YouTube gets kind of picky about that. And as far as iPads and iPhones go, this is the part where I have to use the laptop because my iPad is really weird about adding tags. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I just do that on the laptop. This is the only part I have to do on the laptop. And with these tags, I use an app for that too. It's called TubeBuddy, and I'll insert a clip of it here. So this is $3 a month, and that might be worth it to you. Or sorry guys, this is the next day. My camera battery died just a second ago. So TubeBuddy, if that's worth it to you, the $3 a month. The reason it was for me is because it just saved me so much time. You go on TubeBuddy and you put Tag Explorer and you put in the title of your video that you're going to use, and it gives you a list of recommended tags that you can use instead of having to look them all up. So I thought it was worth it, so I use TubeBuddy. The next thing you want to come up with is your thumbnail. Now, you want to get a picture from your video or take a picture while you're doing your video, and you're going to use this picture. You want to come up with a cool looking thumbnail for your video that's eye-catching, because you know when you're scrolling through YouTube, those ones that kind of catch your eye and you want to click on. So you can use the app SparkPost for this, and I'll insert a clip of it here. So with SparkPost, I think this is used for like presentations and stuff, but I use it for my YouTube videos. And so you can create your thumbnail, you know, put the title of your video on there and then the pictures that you want to use for your thumbnail. Save that to your photos. This is on your iPad or your iPhone. And then you're going to go back to YouTube, and you've uploaded your video, but it's on private. So you go back to YouTube, your video is uploaded, you're going to click on edit, which is like that pencil that's in the middle of the screen on your YouTube video. When you click on that, it's going to say custom thumbnail, because YouTube gives you options that they pick for you to use as your thumbnail, or you can do a custom thumbnail, which is what you're going to use from SparkPost. So you click custom thumbnail. It's going to bring up your photo gallery. You're going to select the one that you chose on SparkPost. On SparkPost, they luckily have all these different dimensions that you can use, and one of them is for a YouTube thumbnail. So of course that's the one you chose, and you're going to choose that one to upload to your YouTube video. So save that, and now your video is almost ready to go. Now you want to get on your other social platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use. You want to post that you are about to post a video, or that you have posted a video, so that it kind of gets the word out. And so the good thing about SparkPost again is you can resize that picture that you did, like the thumbnail that you used for your YouTube video. You want to resize it to Instagram. There's a choice for that. There's a choice for a Facebook picture. You can resize it to that, and that's all through that app, SparkPost. So go back on there, resize your picture to the different platforms that you're going to use, and then go to those platforms and upload that picture so you can get the word out. Sometimes you still have to kind of play with the dimensions, because it'll make it kind of too skinny or too wide. You can play with it and kind of move things around, or even take a new picture if you want to, but you want to get the word out that you posted a YouTube video, or nobody's going to watch it unless you already have an audience. And so with Instagram, I use Instagram to announce that I've posted a video. You want to use hashtags here. So hashtags are kind of like tags that you used on YouTube, but actually on Instagram, if you try to just type in the same tags that you used on YouTube, they're not as popular. So kind of play with that. Put in some keywords from your video, some ideas that came from your video. I have not found an app for this yet, so I would like to find an app for hashtags for Instagram. And if you guys know one, please comment below and let me know. But for now, I just kind of play with an experiment, and I just put in different words or phrases that I think would be popular. And so I get all my hashtags ready on Instagram. I use the same ones over on Facebook. I think they kind of interchange and can go together. And then it's time to post it. So you go to YouTube and you click down where you had selected private before, and you're going to select public now, so that it goes out to the whole YouTube world. And then you want to let everybody know on your social platforms that you've just uploaded a video to YouTube to get the word out. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I do it. So if you guys upload a video to YouTube, please comment below and let me know. I would love to watch your videos. Or same thing with IGTV. If you end up using IGTV and you upload a video, I would love to watch it. Or if you use both. But that's everything, guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye!